Good morning, student. Today's chapter, that is chapter 2, will study some of the common diseases caused by microorganisms in plants and animals. Already in previous videos we already discussed regarding some common diseases which is caused by microorganisms in human beings. So today we'll study some of the common diseases caused in plants and animals by some certain microorganisms. So disease causing microorganisms in animals. Causing microorganisms in plants and animal. If we talk about animals or plants, first we will talk about animals. Not only in human beings these microorganisms cause diseases, also disease caused in animals too. There are certain microorganisms which cause diseases such as anthrax. Anthrax disease caused by what? Bacteria. Caused by bacteria. Bacteria in kettles. Caused by certain microbacteria, that is anthrax. Anthrax disease is caused in bacterium. We can say bacteria or bacterium. Bacteria in kettles. And foot and mouth diseases. Foot and mouth disease. Where it is caused? Caused by virus. Caused by foot and mouth diseases caused by virus in kettles. We can say in kettles. So these are the animals. There is called anthrax disease, which is caused by a microorganism, that is bacteria in kettles, and foot and mouth diseases also caused by a microorganism, that is virus in a bacteria. And also there is another sleeping sickness, we can say sleeping sickness, that is caused in where? That is caused by protozoa. In pig, horses, pig, horses, and in kettles also. So these are the disease caused by microorganisms in certain animals. These are the disease name. Anthrax, foot and mouth disease, and sleeping sickness is caused due to bacteria. Anthrax is caused by bacterium in kettles, and foot and mouth disease is caused by virus in kettles, we can say, and sleeping sickness also caused by microorganism, that is called protozoa. So these are the different types of diseases. Not only in animals, also it causes diseases in plants. Where it is caused? In plants. Now we will discuss disease caused, some of the common disease caused in plants by different microorganisms. If you talk about plants diseases. In plant diseases, you will find plants diseases. We will find here next year microorganisms. Microorganisms. Then next year we'll write mode of transmission. Mode of transmission. First one is citrus cancers. Citrus canker, that is caused by bacteria. Through air. It transmits through, this disease is transmitted through from one plant to another through The mode of transmission is air. Through air, this disease can spread. Citrus cankers. Second one is, that is rust of wheat. What is that? Rust of wheat. Rust of wheat is caused by, called protozoa, that is comes under protozoa, that is fungi. Not protozoa, that is fungi. Microorganisms called fungi, that is caused by what? Air and seeds. Through seeds or by air, it can transmit this fungi, which can cause rust of woods in plants. And also there are certain like yellow vein mosaic, yellow vein mosaic, that is yellow vein mosaic, that is called okra, that is caused by what? Virus. That is caused by virus. It can spread through insect. Also you can tobacco mosaic, that also caused by virus and also spread by workers, field workers, their clothing ends, they carry that microorganisms, field workers. So the tobacco mosaic also caused by virus microorganism, and it can spread through field workers. So these are the plant diseases, that is citrus canker, microorganism, that is bacteria, it can spread through air. In air only it can spread from one plant to another. And that is rust of wheat, caused by fungi, and it can spread through air and seed. Or you can say yellow vein mosaic, this is third one, yellow vein mosaic, that is okra, you can say this is caused by virus and spread through insects. So in order to control these diseases, in order to prevent all these diseases, we need to use certain chemicals which can kill microorganisms or microbes. So this is how we can prevent all those diseases. We can use some chemicals in plants, and also in animals we can show to the doctors and prescribe some medicine regarding the animals which caused by certain diseases. We can consult doctors, veterinary doctors, we can say. So these are the disease causing micro. Next we will study food poisoning. Food poisoning. Food poisoning. If food is kept for a longer period of time before being eaten, it may get spoiled. How the food is spoiled? If you keep outside in a warmer climate for a longer period of time, after some time it gets spoiled, because some microorganisms which will live on these certain microorganisms could be the victims which cause food poisoning. Because these microorganisms which lives on food, they will release some or secrete some toxic substances. This microorganism will release microbes which lives in food, which live in our food. In food, these microorganisms, they will decompose and they will release toxic substance. Why do this happen? Why does this happen? We'll study. So they release, therefore it causes the food poisonous food. If you consume that contaminated food, you can say, or spoiled food, then you will fall illness, or will cause to death. So therefore you food poisoning. The food is spoiled. So why does this happen? This may be because of two reasons. One is this food it is oxidized with air. It is oxidized with air. If these food items, if you kept outside, if it is come in contact or it is come in contact with air, it becomes oxidized. If this oxidized, it will easy for the microorganisms to survive in such suitable environment. It will favorable environment is created so that the microorganisms can easily multiply, or easily they can take their living or shelter, we can say. So second is that is it is acted upon decomposition by bacteria and fungi. Got it now? It is acted upon. What is acted upon? The food that is kept outside for a longer period, that is decomposed means that the food particles are eaten by some microorganisms as their food, and they will release some unwanted waste. That waste may cause some toxic substances that may consist of some toxic substances which are present in the food. That is decomposition. That is broken down. The food particles are broken down into simpler substances. That is decomposition. And while they use as their food, the microorganism eat as their food, and they will take as their food, and they release some toxic substance in the food. That toxic substance may cause poisonous to our stomach if you consume all those foods. Or got it now? That are caused by bacteria or fungi. Bacteria or fungi may grow in the food. Got it now? These are the two reasons why food gets spoiled if you kept outside in a warmer, suitable climate. So how will you identify the food, whether the food is suitable, bad or good for consumption? How do you identify this food is spoiled? So there is three indicators we'll study. The three indicators. I will identify the food gets spoiled or not. Three indicators. There are three indicators. There are three indicators. First one is odor. First one is odor. Spoiled food emits foul smell. What? Foul smell. It is resembling the smell of a rotten egg. It is resembling the smell of a rotten egg. So this spoiled food will emit certain smell, that is foul smell, very bad smell, resembling in the smell of a rotten egg. Some food items you will find it is almost similar to the rotten egg. You will find the smell of a rotten egg. So this is the odor. By odor you can identify the food is spoiled. And next is, second one is soreness. Sore. What is that? Sore. Or we can say sore, or we can say taste. We can say taste. Some food items give bad taste or soreness, or give soreness develops in food items, develops in spoiled food, develops in some by testing we can identify the food is spoiled or not. It gives bad taste or soreness. For example, milk. For example, milk. In milk, soreness develops due to the presence of or produce of what? Produce of lactic acid. Lactic acid. Lactic acid. Soreness increases or soreness produced in milk due to production of lactic acid is in the food called milk. So this gives the some bad taste or soreness. So in that way we can identify the food is good for consumption or not. So next, third one is color. Color. You'll find many food items change in color. Food items change in color. You have seen, you are familiar with regarding the change in color in banana. Banana, it becomes little bit black in color. Then apple, mango, etc. So also you will find certain like certain food items like bread. You will find a cottony thread-like structure grown on the surface of the bread. That is bread mold. Bread mold. Or we can say bread mold, or we can say food items like bread mold and blue and green molds. Blue and green mold. Mold in where? In oranges, lemon, you find lemon, and we can find cheese also. This will show the different color as their original color. Good na? So by odor, taste or color we can find this. We can find the food is spoiled or not. This is the way how to identify, or these are the indicators which gives you that food is spoiled. But these are caused by certain microorganisms. Already I have discussed certain microorganisms. So it is very important for us to preserve food. In order to prevent spoilage of food, we need to preserve. If you are not preserving food, if you consume all those spoiled food, then you will cause food as some certain dangerous illness, or even you can cause to death. So it may lead to death also. Such dangerous these microorganisms. So in order to avoid all this, we need to remember that it is very important to us to preserve the food. In order to stop the growth of microorganisms, we will study next video the preservation of food. How you preserve or how you store the food in order to avoid the spoilage of food. So today's video will be this much, and any doubt, anything, you can ask me through WhatsApp or any comment section. Thank you.